The 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L's are here, but there's no changes. Okay, that's not 100% true. There are some changes on the Grand Cherokee L. I borrowed this one from Larry H. Miller, Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram here in Sandy, Utah. It is available for sale. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see pricing and options on this spec. I'm going to show this to you online, but this is the description at the very top. Shows it's a Summit 4-wheel drive. Base price is $60,560. And then here is a short listing of the standard equipment. You have your functional and safety, and then down below it's interior. And then on the right side, just two things under the exterior. Starting off the options is the Baltic Gray. It's a metallic paint for $595. High altitude package is $2,525. Destination comes in at $1,795 with a total price of $65,475. And then here are your fuel economy numbers on side. I still think this is one of the classiest SUVs on the market today. The design is sleek, it's clean, and it has a ton of options. Now with the Summit package, this high altitude just takes it to another level. So you do get pretty much all the chrome deleted, and they give you like this great accent like this on the grille. They black it out, and on the front end, reflective style full LED headlights with turn signals. Down below you have a reflective style fog light, front parking sensors. They also give you one off to the side right here, so pulling into the garage is made a little bit easier for you. It doesn't just stop there. You do have a camera on the front end with a sprayer to clean it off. Adaptive cruise controls right there, and I don't see the sensor for the night vision. I don't see that this one has that, but we'll check that on the inside. Active grille shutters on the front end too, and then you can see that Jeep badge is blacked out too. Anytime you get a Summit, you are going to have air suspension, independent, and it's double wishbone too, so it's going to handle well, it's going to drive well on the road. And a lot of aluminum that they're using too, fabric material for the wheel well. Now I did forget to mention this. On the Summit, this got a $4,000 decrease for the price. So if you're looking at like a Buick Enclave or even a GMC Acadia, you now have an SUV that has way more features for about the same money as those. So that's why I think this Jeep is so relevant right now. Now these 21-inch wheels are perfectly styled. This is probably like I would say like a throwback to what they did back in the 90s. And here are the tires, Continental, 275/45/21. You can see your fender flare right there. Black mirror caps, and they are going to have your turn signals on there too. This one also has the black roof. If you got a Ford Explorer, they charge almost $5,000 for that black roof, so it's really expensive for theirs. Here's some more of your badging. You have a American flag right there, cameras, puddle lights down below, and blind spot monitoring, heated mirrors. You are going to have smart key system for the front and rear doors. And you don't normally see the Grand Cherokee L's with the black roof. This is like the second or third one I've ever seen. 23-gallon fuel tank, and you can just use regular for this one. More sensors on the side there, full LED tail lights, and I'm sure you guys have noticed there's no chrome on this SUV whatsoever. Even down below, it looks like chrome here, but it's like a black chrome accent around those tailpipes there. You have a camera back here with a sprayer. And normally if you have that 4K camera, there would be a camera up there too, but I don't see that this one has that. No surprise here, but power lift gate. And you're gonna have the power third row seat. The buttons are right here. So let's go ahead and push them. You don't have to hold it too, so they just go up like that. You can see your subwoofer is a 19-speaker Harman Kardon. Now, one thing I love about this SUV, you see how you have the carpet all the way up here? That is something that my wife's Lexus doesn't have. And I even like to see it all the way up here personally, because when you're putting luggage and stuff back here, all this gets scratched up if it's like plastic. So I like that they do that for this one. You have this like aluminum right here, and decent storage below the floor back here. I mean, you can fit 3 luggages, I would say medium size, out back. They do give you the lighting above on the tailgate, on the side there. There's also a 12-volt plug, and this 3rd row seat only seats 2 people, so this is just a 6-passenger. If you want to put this down, you have a button off to the side. It gives you like maybe a couple seconds to get from under there too. And here is a side view of the Grand Cherokee L. For 2025, you can no longer get the 5.7 liter V8. I always thought that engine should be standard for the Summit and the Summit Reserve. However, for 2025, you can only get this 3.6 liter V6 naturally aspirated, 293 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. All that power goes to an 8-speed transmission. If I were in the market right now for a Jeep, I would lease it, because they did lower the price, which is good, right? But on top of that, we're probably going to see a new powertrain for 2026 and a refresh. So if you're looking to maybe keep it for 3 years and get the new one anyways, wait 3 years, and then that way, by the time you get it, it'll be more reliable because they'll fix all the kinks by that time. So that's just my humble opinion. This is not a bad engine. I would say that the Pentastar is probably one of the most reliable ones that they have. They've been using it for a long time and they've tweaked it over time. But let's go ahead and check out the interior. I think it's fair to say that Jeep has one of the best interiors. Very classy. Great soft touch here. Here, diamond stitched leather. You have this satin and a huge wood trim piece, more satin, seat memories, massage function for the front seats, power folding outside mirrors. And did you guys see that? You can see there's a light right in there. You see that? A little bit of light for that door. Auto up and down for the front and rear windows, which you don't normally see. I don't know why that's not standard across the board. This one has the Alpine. I thought it had Macintosh 19 speaker, but that's a 9-speaker Alpine. Now on the Summit, you have all this hard plastic. Now when you get the Reserve, it does make that leather. This is a 14-way seat, and by the way, you have an illuminated kick plate here. So you have a thigh support right there. You can actually tighten the bowstring on the top of the seat right here, and your lumbar goes up and down, in and out. Power steering column, and here's some of your controls. You have your lighting, electronic parking brake, and that's how you pop that hood. Let's go and check out the passenger side. You have an illuminated kick plate right here. 14-way seat for the passenger side, which is unheard of, including that thigh support, and you can tighten that bowstring still. Oh yeah, by the way, tilt headrest. You can add a screen right here. All this is wrapped in leather, big wood trim piece, and they give you like this like felt material. I like to call that velvet too. Out back, no curtains, but I believe that comes a part of the Summit Reserve package. They do take a few things away from you on this one, I'll be honest. Now stepping in, they give you a net back here. You guys can see that twin panel moonroof. Also that roof is finished in black. And they do wrap like this in the fabric material, of course the A-pillar. And right here, this is wrapped in that fabric material too. You have your air vents on the side here. That's why you have more headroom too. LED lights there. And center console for the second row passengers. Great storage. This does come out, that area is illuminated. Cup holders. You also have 4-zone climate control. Heated outboard seats back here basically. And you have your 120 volt power plug, 4 USBs, type A's, type C's. Out back, they give you 2 USBs, and they do illuminate them too. A lot of hard plastic, however, back there. Cup holders, and then there are those seats. you still have that diamond stitch look. But yeah, this is super nice. Let's go ahead and jump back into the front again. Push button starts right there. Here are some of the controls on the steering wheel. Great wood trimming. This is not real wood too, this is just plastic. You see some of that stitching, more of that piano black. They put that around most of the interior. Some people don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it, but you know, I know how to clean this, so it doesn't bother me. I like the way it looks, but to your point, for those who don't like it, it does scratch really easily if you don't clean it correctly. So you probably didn't know this. I didn't. I thought that the Summit came standard with a wireless charger, but there's actually like a luxury package you have to get that adds it. You guys see all your USBs in there. This one does not have the night vision that is available under like another package, which is really expensive. You also have hands-free driving. This is like a level 1 autonomous driving, so basically you have to keep your hands on the steering wheel. On this screen here, a lot of great information. I think that they have the best. They give you a lot of great information in here as well. Love the layout for the fuel economy, and they give you your gauges. I don't even see this on some of the pickup trucks that they have out there. You have your trip A and trip B. And if you want your navigation on this side, that is available. On this screen here, I have it on the climate. If you want to turn on the massage function, you can push the button on the side here, or if you're under climate, right, you hit massage and boom, you can turn on your seats with the on button, and then you can change the level of intensity. They give you 5 different settings for it as well, and it's just for the seat back, not for the bottom part there. And then you can control that rear climate. You have heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. Those buttons are on the outside of the screen, which is really nice. Or if you like to touch a screen, you can still do it in there as well. They also give you these like little widgets that you can set up here, so you can have different things showing. That way you have split screen. Something else to consider too, I like the marble background that they have. If you were wondering about that 360 camera view, there it is. And you have multiple cameras that you can look at as well. If you want to drop those third row headrests, that's easy to do. You have ambient lighting for the interior. You can set that up. There's so many things. I mean, it could take me hours to go through every single function that this thing has. If you want to turn on your mirror, you have that option. You have a dashboard, so if you want your off-road pages, I'm pretty sure most people aren't taking this off-road, but you can lock that center or that rear, which is kind of cool actually. I didn't know you could do the center one. I knew you could do the rear, but it shows you all your altitude. We're at 4,300 feet, and you can customize pretty much everything too, like the brightness. You can do a profile setting, that way it saves with the key, and there's a few more things. You can pretty much set up your park sense, your clock, a few other things here, your cameras. There's so many things, and this one does have the air suspension. That's how you control it. You also have different drive modes there. Full drive low if you're going off-road, downhill assist. Here are your cup holders, and there is a cover for that too. In the center here, you have a little bit of storage with more of that like soft material here. And then down here, illuminated with more storage basically. These seats are pretty comfortable. I would say if you, let me see, if I push the lumbar out, I feel as though that this thigh support would be very helpful for us taller people. It doesn't go out a ton, but if you lift the front of the seat up, you can really feel it. I'm about 6'1", I'm mostly legs too. Let's go ahead and check out the numbers on the door. Now if you are a business owner, these numbers might be helpful, or if you plan on towing a trailer, these might be helpful for you too. So the gross axle ratings are right there. Gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 6,700 pounds, so that's good if you want to put this in your business. And then here are the numbers for payload, which is 1,100 pounds. That's going to be the exact same for everyone. They just put that number as a basis point. I hope you guys liked the video. If I have a chance, maybe I'll put this up against a Overland, because I know a lot of people have asked me like which one would I choose, and I do like that Overland package, a little bit more than this one. But I don't know, that diamond stitch leather is super nice. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Make sure your bell notifications are on. See you guys soon.